Today is World Password Day all over the world. Passwords, they are for security. It's just like padlocks. You use them to, lock your door so that people will not gain unnecessary entrance into your door. So are passwords. Use them to lock your phones, your computers, and other gadgets so that people will not have unwarranted access into those devices. I'm going to talk about common mistakes to avoid when choosing password. Number one, avoid choosing weak password. What do I mean by weak passwords? Weak passwords are passwords that people can easily guess, like your name, your date of birth, your village, your town, all these kind of things. Some people can use 2025 as their password, and people can easily guess that. And when they guess it, they'll use it against you. So all these important dates, you should avoid using them in your password, like your date of birth, your year of birth. You should avoid using them in your password because they are weak and common and people can easily guess them. Another password mistake that should avoid is reusing passwords. Yes, some people don't want to stress themselves remembering their password over and over again. That makes them to use one particular password in all their accounts. That means if a thief or a scammer gets access into one of your accounts, they can easily connect other accounts, which is very bad. But if you use different passwords for different accounts, no one can easily guess them. And even if one of your accounts are tampered, the other ones will be safe because you did not use the same password for all of them. So avoid using one password for all your accounts. Another common mistake to avoid is not updating your password. Some people are using one password for the past 10 years, even though those passwords may be weak and compromised. They keep using it and they even use it to log into different phones, different public computers, and even as those passwords have been compromised, they don't mind, they continue to use it. So what you should do is that you should try to update your passwords regularly. You should also check for the devices that you've used your account to log into and log out of those devices. I have a YouTube video on my channel, especially for email. Maybe there are phone numbers associated to your email or phones that you might have used before but have lost but are still connected to your email and other accounts. You should log out of those devices and update your password for good and tight security on your accounts. There are things that make a password strong that I'm going to share with you. Number one is length. The length of a password determines how strong a password is. For instance, people can easily guess passwords that are like 5-letter words. But when it comes to passwords that are from 12 letters to 15 letters, it's very difficult for them to guess. So if you want your password to be strong, make it longer. The longer, the better for your passwords. Another thing that makes a password strong is complexity. And when I say complexity, what do I mean? I mean combining uppercase with lowercase, with special characters and with numbers. Don't just have, as my name is Blessing, my password cannot just be Blessing. I can use Blessing. I can make all of them capital letter. I can also use numbers. I can also use, special characters and other things combined. But don't fall into the victim of using your name as your password. That is a weak password if you ask me. So combine special characters. You may not even use any letter from your name, because you cannot tell me that your name contains all the 26 alphabets that we have in English language. No, there are 26 alphabets and you're at liberty to choose anyone for your passwords. So use letters, uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and special characters to make up your password for a kakaraka and a gidigba password. Another thing that can make a password strong is randomness. When I say randomness, what do I mean? Just use things that people cannot easily get, that are not associated with you, like that it's not your name, it's not your date of birth, it's not your year of birth, it's not this year that we are in. Just use random things that can be your password. It can be the name of a bird, it can be the name of an animal, it can be a color. I'm giving you clues, but not your favorite color, because people can also use that against you. So it can be anything. It can be the name of a country. Yes, you can use the name of a country as a password. So be at liberty to choose anything, any random thing at all as your password, so that people cannot easily guess that. Because when you use random things as your password, you put them, when I say them, the people I mean, those tips, put them into confusion. They cannot guess what your password is. These are some of the things you can do, like they are like best practices for your password. Number one is to use a password generator. If you are confused and you're cracking your head, what will I use as my password? You can use a password generator and generate a password for your account. You can also use all these authenticator apps like Google Authenticator and all of that. They will help you. Secondly, enable two-factor authentication on your devices. Yes, this two-factor authentication can be receiving codes on your phone. It can also be, using a particular, maybe your favorite animal, or they can ask a question that you have to answer. So when you're choosing a two-factor authentication question, it should not be something that you have shared on the internet. It should be maybe something that is so special to you, that is a secret to you, that you've not shared with anyone. Also, you can also use your Gmail if you know that it's going to be safe for you, or your phone number as your two-factor authentication, or any code at all. So just make sure you turn on two-factor authentication for your passwords, so that they can be safe for you and for your devices. Avoid phishing scams. Places that you have to sign in with your password and all of that, you have to be very careful. And links that you need to put code, put this, put that, put sensitive information about you. You should be careful of those links. You should be careful of those sites, so that you don't fall victim of scammers, taking your information and using it against you. So you should be very careful of that. Another thing you can also do is, I've already said it before now, avoid using, single letters, avoid using things that are common. Use, things that are not common. Don't use your name as your password, don't use your phone number, don't use your date of birth and all those things that people can easily get. Use random things that people cannot get. So I want to ask you, which of these resonates with you? Have you been a victim of password, theft? Is it password theft now? Or anyways, have someone compromised your password before? What did you do about it? Another people I need to talk to are people that use other people's phone to log into their social media accounts. For instance, you use Nkechi's phone to log into your Facebook. You use another person's phone, or Kocha's phone, to log into your Instagram. And you use the other person, the third person that I don't want to mention their name, their phone, to log into your Twitter account. What is the color of your problem? Tell me, what is the color of your problem? You are the one exposing yourself and your password to all these scammers. So please, don't log into other people's phones and your accounts to other. Even if you want to log your account into someone else's phone, make sure you log it out, and don't save your password. Don't save your password on their phones. I have said it. If you like, save, but if you're wise, you will not save your password on someone else's phone. If not, it will be used against you. No be me talk am, na you do am.